The issue here is how we're going to look back on tonight and why tonight is so important, which is that if someone other than Donald Trump becomes the nominee, that means if someone's going to win Iowa or somebody is going to win New Hampshire, and everybody's going to go, how did that happen? Because Trump was so far ahead. They will look back upon tonight right now and say it started in Tuscaloosa. You had that idea, the tussle in Tuscaloosa. This is how this will begin. This is where the momentum for Vivek Ramaswamy, for Ron DeSantis, for Nikki Haley will begin, that will launch them on the path to that surprise win in either Iowa or New Hampshire.
You know, the conventional question or thinking might be, don't they have to go after Donald Trump, right? He's not here. He's running. He's former president running far ahead of them all. But I wonder if what we're going to see tonight is actually Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley going after each other, trying to say, you know what, I'm the best positioned one to take them on in January, February, Super Tuesday, and beyond.
You have an interesting dynamic. One, you have a culture within the party that, no, you don't go after Donald Trump. Right. Because primary voters are the most zealous voters. They are the biggest percentage of Trump's base. So it hasn't worked well. Governor Christie is trying that. He's gotten some traction. I think he's getting it despite that. Now, in terms of your very good point about who's going to go after whom, I think tonight we're going to see less of that than we saw in the past because a mix of reasons. It hasn't really worked. First of all, going at Nikki Haley has come at a price, okay? Yeah. So they're learning that lesson. I think you're going to see people who are going to carve lanes tonight that they say are uniquely their own. What are those lanes? We'll see.
Leland?
Great points from Chris in terms of what their lanes are. Nikki Haley's lane is going to be foreign policy, everything she's going to try to bring back to foreign policy. Ron DeSantis, if you want to think about this a little bit like the Yellow Brick Road and Wizard of Oz, everybody's looking for something different. Ron DeSantis is looking to be liked, to somehow get over the smile issue and the issues that have plagued him through Iowa as voters have gotten to know him better and liked him less. Chris Christie, I think Chris made a very good point. He's looking for relevancy. Why is his candidacy that's been so anti-Donald Trump mean anything? Because he hasn't gotten traction with that message. Vivek Ramaswamy needs his momentum back. He was saying things that were interesting a couple of months ago, and when we did that town hall, there was something about Vivek that captured an anger and a feeling in the Republican Party that's dissipated. How does he get that back? We saw him go after Ronna McDaniel, the chairwoman of the RNC, in the last debate. Ron will be with us in a few minutes to talk about that moment and sort of how this field is shaping up and how in tune the Republican National Committee, the RNC, who's putting this on, is with the Republican primary voters.
So just for the folks at home, the building that Leland is sitting in right now is the Frank Moody Music Hall. That's basically where the Alabama Marching Band practices music and the like. He's in a concert hall right now, and so that's where the debate is taking place. I don't know if we have the drone shot, but where we are, where Chris and I are sitting, is, I don't know, a handful or so blocks away in the shadows of Bryant-Denny Stadium here on the quad, the middle of the campus of the University of Alabama. And the reason why I bring that up, no matter where you are, Chris, there's an electricity here on campus ahead of this debate.
And some of it is coming from the heaters that are going to keep you alive.
It is cold.
Because it is chilly in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. But you know what? It's going to heat up when they get in there. And let me tell you, little inside fact.
Yep.
They're holding it in that hall that is acoustically designed.
Yep.
It's going to make a difference in terms of the crowd because they're going to be able to hear in the back better than usually in different forums.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.